welcome to another episode on A to Z Home and Garden with your Kalyan, and hope you are all having a fantastic day. So am I. If you are finding my videos useful, please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notifications in a timely manner. I know many of you would grow curry leaf plant in a pot, and one pest that constantly um, people have to deal with is scales, and these scales uh, are nothing but a big nuisance to anyone that is growing curry leaf plant. It not only affects curry leaf plant, it affects pepper, eggplant, and a lot of other plants as well. So it is best to control them. And the first sign you see it, I would say you have to control them. Otherwise, they could spread to other plants. These scales do not have the ability to fly like aphids do. So that's one good thing. You can isolate the plant if it's in a container. You can put it away from other plants and contain it that way and try to control it that way. Uh, so if you take a look at this curry plant, at a first glance, you won't see anything wrong with it. It's very healthy, very bushy, and you won't see anything wrong. But take a closer look. Look at how this branch here and the leaves are yellowing, and that is what caught my eye this morning. And lately I've been very busy, call it busy, lazy, whatever, and I haven't had enough time to concentrate on the pest problem that I've been having in my garden. So, and that caught me off guard. So if you take a closer look, look at here. This is how a scale problem looks. Look at this. These are all scales that are attached to this stem here, and they are sucking the plant to death. And interestingly, no other stem has it, only this. So technically, if I chopped off this and threw it away, I think I can solve the problem, but I don't want to do that. I want to show you methods I use to control or eradicate the scale issue. Method one is using isopropyl alcohol, and you don't want to use the concentrated form, uh, and that is going to dehydrate the plant or burn the leaves. So what you want to do is you want to take a tablespoon of alcohol, dilute it to 6 tablespoons of water, and dip a cotton swab in it and carefully rub all the leaves and the stem of the plant with it. That is a tedious process, but it works very effectively. What these scales have a waxy coating on the top. What isopropyl alcohol does is it dissolves this waxy layer on the top and leaves the scales exposed, and that way they will get exposed to the sun and die. It's a very bad way to die. And method two is to use neem oil. You could use any cold pressed neem oil. It doesn't have to be this brand. You could use any one of them. Dilute about 1 tablespoon to a gallon of water and spray this neem oil. Drench the plant thoroughly in the neem oil mixture. And this neem oil does not mix with water. So before you add it to the water, what you want to do is you want to take a tablespoon of neem oil and add about 10 drops of Dawn dishwashing detergent and dissolve it in there. So the Dawn dishwashing detergent acts as an emulsifier, and it helps the neem oil to mix in water, and that is also a very effective spray. That is to use dormant oils. So this brand of dormant oil, Ortho wall coil spray, has worked very well in the past for me, but this has been discontinued, and fortunately I happen to have a bottle uh, from what I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I haven't used it. So uh, but if you can't find this, you can use any dormant oil. What dormant oil is it is 98% mineral oil, You could use any mineral oil, mix it in water, and spray the plant thoroughly with it. 1 tablespoon to 1 gallon. All these sprays, you want to use it early in the morning before the sun hits. And once you do the treatment with these oils, do not place the plant in direct sunlight for at least a day. Let it recover. Otherwise, it's going to burn the leaves, and you will see scorched leaves. You don't want that. So you want to do it before the sun rises and put the plant in shade after doing it as well. The fourth method is using pyrethrin. Pyrethrin, although it says, if you can see, it says contains pyrethrin, a botanical insecticide. Although it is a botanical insecticide, most of the manufacturers do not dare to put for organic use on their label, because this is a controversial pesticide. Although it is derived from chrysanthemums, it is still a debate whether this is an organic or not. But in US, they consider pyrethrin derived from chrysanthemum as organic fertilizer, and you could dilute about 1 tablespoon to a gallon of water, or 2 quarts of water, and you use that directly. And this is a very effective on many of the pests that you see on your plants, like scales, thrips, aphids, you name it. And this is very powerful, and at the same time it even kills beneficial insects like ladybugs and bees as well. So this is my last line of defense. I do not use this much in my garden, so this is your last line of defense. If you have a pest problem that you cannot control, that's the only time you use this. Otherwise, don't. The fifth method is controlling by using insecticidal soap. So the insecticidal soap that I'm using is Nitria by Bayer. It says for organic gardening. The way this insecticidal soap works is it has potassium fatty acids, and what these fatty acids do is they dissolve the outer layer of the scale, and when the scale is exposed to sunlight or natural elements, it dries out, kills it that way. This in the past has been very effective, and this is the method I'm going to use today. You could use any insecticidal soap. You don't have to go and shell your money on this. I will give you the links to this in the description. Okay. So today this is the method that I'm going to use. This is a concentrate. All you do is attach your hose here and spray the plant thoroughly, and let's see how to do that. What I'm doing is I'm going to wet the plant thoroughly with this, especially the place where it has the scale infestation. Okay, I'm going to go underside the leaves as well. I'm going to bend the plant a bit, okay, and go underside the leaf as well. You want to thoroughly wet the plant and on all sides. I've given it a very thorough wash with the insecticidal soap, and that should take care of it. And I'm going to place this plant away from the sun for at least a day, so the leaves don't burn. These are the 5 easiest organic methods to control scales, not only on your curry leaf plant, but any plant that you see scales. These 5 methods are the easiest to control. And there's one more method that is a very tedious process. What you want to do is you want to go manual. You want to wear gloves for that, and start by just smushing all the scales. See, I removed a couple of scales, and I'm just going. And this is a very effective method, but a very tedious process as well. So it depends how much time you have on hand. This method I wouldn't recommend for everybody. Uh, it's a little gross as well. And there are 2 types of scales. The one is the hard shell scale on my curry leaf plant, and the second one is a soft shell that has a white. It looks like a mealybug. It's not a mealybug, but it has a powdery white cottony coating on it. and that is another type of scale. But mostly in my garden, I see the hard shell scale. That is the and I haven't seen any soft one anytime. So that is how you control scales in your garden. If you are finding my videos useful, please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I post new videos. And thank you all for your support. I will catch you in the next video.